Hi everyone. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to let everyone know that because we are moving currently, the video quality that we normally do is not going to be as nice. So we're kind of, trying to finish everything on top of I have to make this for you. So I'm so sorry it's not in our beautiful studio because obviously our studio is very messy and we're in the middle of moving. But on that note, I'm going to show you guys how to carve. So let's get started. This month we are going to be making this little amazing plate, and this is actually a blank that I purchased from Japan. So all of our pieces are from Japan, the wood, and it is their walnut. It's not our walnut, but it's a really lovely lighter kind of color, and we'll be able to make a gorgeous little plate. So I can't wait for us to get started.
These are the tools that we're going to be using today. The first one will be our Japanese spoon gouge, and I have 12mm spoon gouge. You can see here, we've used them for our past projects. And this is our 3mm V tool. You will only use this tool if you'd like to do different kinds of pattern work, so no need if you don't have it. First thing I want you to do is grab your pencil and mark out the edges of your square plate. So we want it to be about 1/4 inch from the edge. And to do that, I like to use the very edge of my finger and then I glide the pencil around. And I'm showing you right now. So there's my finger and then I pull the pencil down. It should look something like this. And we want to make sure that when we're starting to carve, our grain is not with us but against us.
So I wanted to show you guys this sample board I did of how to do different kinds of patterns for your plate. So I did the very basic pattern that you can imagine, but you can always make lines and then follow the lines. So this is something that you can do on your plate as well. You just have to draw it out first and then you're able to do so. Enjoy!
First thing I want you to do is to grab your gouge and to take out little pieces in a row as you go. And you're going to do a few rows of this, and it's going to be something that is going to take quite a while to do. So be patient, and you're going to try to make the marks as even as possible. And every time you do a new line, you want to make the mark in between the lines before that. And I like to hold the gouge almost like a pencil, very close to the metal so that I have the max amount of control as I'm doing this. This is an incredibly repetitive project, and it's a really great time to kind of be reflective about something that you've been wanting to think about. Just make sure that you are making the lines as even as possible, but feel free to get lost in the motions of this project. It's really lovely for that, and it's the reason why I kind of love carving. We will be going all the way up the board until we reach the very top, as you can see here. But once we do that, we will be going around again. And we want to make the board as deep as you like it to be, but about maybe 1/4 of an inch deep is kind of the goal. So I went around it about 4 times. And at this point, it does get a little bit messier, but try your best to make sure that, you do keep as even as possible. That is the goal. After that, we will take our sandpaper, and within your sandpaper bag, you're going to find a Band-Aid, 80 grit, 150 grit, and 220 grit sandpaper. We're going to start off with 80 grit, and you're really only wanting to sand the edge of your piece unless you want to make the whole thing smooth, which you're more than welcome to do. I really loved the pattern, so I'm going to leave the pattern. So we're sanding around the edge, and the sides and the back are already finished for us, which is a really nice part of this project. Then we'll go up to 150, doing the edges again. And this time you can go on the board itself, but be really gentle because you don't want to mess up the work that you've done. And then we're going to take our wood butter and we're going to take a little cloth and we're going to saturate the board with the wood butter. And this will bring out a gorgeous color into the grain that you can see here, and the walnut really shows through. This is your finished piece. I hope you enjoyed this square plate. This was a really fun way for us to learn how to do pattern work and for us to do a simple project. I really enjoyed using it as a jewelry plate holder or a key holder, whatever you feel like using it for. It's a really simple project and I can't wait to see what you guys make. Bye everyone.